because we said. Hello, everyone. Hello, Danny.
Hi,
I'm
Ann.
so excited.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. What
Me
is so
too. Tell me my
sacred?
future, Annie. Tell me.
Well, we shall find out. I did all this research about because I was just fascinated with astrology
Oh
and
my.
not in the usual like I don't read my astrology thing every day, not like that, but more like a spiritual esoteric kind of study. And so I was doing all this research, and a lot can happen in a few weeks where we're
Hadn't
coming
noticed.
into. Hi, Barbara. Thank you for
Hello,
being
Barbara.
here.
Hey.
So I'll just briefly share because it was funny to me. So I thought, okay, what are the planets? Because I wanted to talk with Danny about galactic astrology. Hi, Marvita. So I was looking real briefly, I'll go through this. It was like root chakra and Saturn, sacral chakra and Jupiter, solar plexus and Mars, heart chakra and Venus, throat chakra and Mercury, third
Mm,
eye and the moon, crown chakra and the sun. And I've always been exploring this idea of oneness, and there's more to this story than we've figured out.
yeah.
And there's so much more that we haven't figured out yet. And then in cosmology, I looked up what age are we? The universe is 13 billion years old right now. So I'm like, oh, 13, great. That's a magic number. That's a doorway number. And it's also a teenage number. So I'm like, well, that explains a lot.
So is it the universe's birthday today?
I don't know. It just says in 2026 it's 13.8 billion years old.
Okay. 13.8.
8.
Well, you think they
So
get a little closer to. Okay. Go ahead.
you would think. So then I thought, okay, I was talking to my husband he's such a good sport about this, but I told him, I said, I found out that Western astrology is sun-based and uses the tropical zodiac to look at kind of personality, which I thought, oh, personality, cult of personality.
Yeah.
Wow, we are in freaking neck deep in that right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Glad we're outgrowing that. And then I
Oh.
looked at Chinese astrology, and it's lunar based and uses a 12-year cycle influenced by planet Jupiter. Okay. Ayurvedic, which is hard to say and really impossible to spell. It's like Scrabble for a billion points. It uses this, I don't even know how to say this, a sidereal, it looks like zodiac based on the actual positions of constellations, emphasizing lunar positions. Okay. And then I compared that to Native American cosmology, which incorporates moon phases and seasonal changes, often represented within the medicine wheel. And I was talking to my husband, and I thought, there's got to be, what do you call that, a Venn diagram, where if we were to respectfully look at these various ways of looking at our lives and our personalities, and these would be called our life plans,
Yes.
there would be in that space a sacred area where we could find our purpose as human beings, the 5 digits, humans being. Um, so I found that kind of fascinating.
Yeah.
Hi, Marvita. Hi, Diana. Hello, hello. Let me show the
Oh.
con. Let me show the comments, but I don't want to cover up Danny. This new computer says I need to use this pad instead of my fingers.
Hey. Hey.
There we go.
All right. I'm
Hi,
gonna kick it over.
Judy. Hi,
Hello.
Robert. Hi, Christy. It's so nice to see all of you. So I wanted to hear your
Hello,
thoughts.
Judy. Well, you've done way, way more research on this than I. I am not. I'm not an astrologer. I like to
Me
play
neither.
around with it.
Yeah.
One of the things that you said that just resonates with me so much whenever we're dropping into uncharted waters, so to
Mm.
speak, with when you were talking about the different types of astrology and how you can look at them, and then you went into the native. I can't even remember what you said with that, talking about the directions, the medicine wheel,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you said, and there's
Incorporating. Yeah.
incorporating with
Yeah.
respect. That's
Yes.
what you said. So often I find that we, especially in our Western culture, just jump in without any respect as to what has gone on before. And it doesn't, for
Yeah.
me, and I may be wrong with this, it may not be that we have to follow what went on before, today, but we have to respect what they did and their energy and their wisdom that they
Mhm.
bring to it. And so as we move forward on our path, things are going to be changing, but still honoring the lineage is so important. So
I
it's
like that too. Like building upon a story, a living, breathing, beautiful, sacred
yeah,
story. And we get to be a sentence.
yeah,
We
yeah,
get to be in this chapter,
right,
influencing it and
yes,
and honoring by our actions, not
correct.
just, yeah, by our resonance.
I have been thinking a lot about what are the ceremonies are that I in my life need
Mhm.
to shift up a little bit, change and adjust. And it's hard because if you grow up in a certain way that this ceremony is what you need to do, and then you go, it doesn't fit for me anymore.
Yeah.
That's really hard to shift your mind around and let that go, but still respect the essence of it and build on it. Um, so I don't know. That was probably a little sideways thought,
Now,
but
I think a lot of us are having that where we've been on the path for decades. We've went through a lot of changes. We've looked at a lot of our shadows. We've dealt with issues and challenges, helped others when we can, sometimes by example of what not to do or what to do. But there has been this need lately to just kind of pull back a little. I've pulled back some and just said, okay, I need to relook at this. I need to make sure that I am living in truth
yeah,
with what resonates in my high heart is my signal from guides and angels and ancestors that I'm walking in a good way, that my idea is like, yes, follow that. Yes,
yeah,
follow that.
yeah.
But I don't know what I'm doing. That's okay. We'll help you.
Oh yeah,
Ask
yeah,
for
yeah,
help
yeah,
out
yeah.
loud and
Oh, I
just
love
do it.
that.
Well, I'm making this up, and they're like, just do it. Just do
Just
it.
do it. Just do it.
So yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
and
and
that
it,
takes courage, but it also takes humility to say, I'm going to share this and I might screw it up.
I might
But
screw it
to
up.
but it
And
kind of
nobody's gonna,
in
nobody will say a bad word about anything you do on YouTube. I mean,
ever, ever, ever.
ever,
No, they
ever.
wouldn't. They
They will
wouldn't.
cut you so much slack. It's,
Absolutely. Hi, hi,
and
Diana. Hi, Kelly. I'm just saying hi
how are
to
you there?
Kat and
Yay.
Sue and wonderful, beautiful people joining us today. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So the getting back to the stepping into before we know how it all works and making that step forward into like this unknown area, and then as we're stepping into this unknown area in awareness, and when we're sharing that we're stepping into this,
Mhm.
and then have people like comment on it that kind of builds up your barrier a little bit. And for me, I struggle with that because I want to share, but I don't want to be blocked off. So it's as we grow on this platform, um, it's important. Gee, I don't know. I think I'm stepping into a realm that I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'll probably
Well,
just
I kind of, what I see when you're saying that is I've been working on my shields,
yeah,
working
yeah,
on my shields because my shields not only protect me, but they also tell the universe who I am.
correct.
And
Thank.
so stating that, standing in my light, standing in light, first line, so I've been feeling more like there needs to be bravery and openness, but there needs to be protection as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And thank you for putting that in words because that's exactly true. I did this thing recently to set up bands of power and bands of protection, and they're the same thing. So you have protection and power,
Mhm.
but I think it's important to have this porous type of protection power field so we can receive and send, but it's all in a good way. It's all in light. It's all in standing in your truth, standing in
Yeah.
light. Yeah.
Yeah. With humility and humor. With humor. Good grief. We need that. It's Claire. It's a Claire.
Yeah.
So for fun, I thought what I'd do is I looked up, did a little research on, okay, what's the year of the fire horse going to be like for the signs? Let's get to the nitty gritty. Everybody wants to know.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So I will read that quickly. 2026, the year of the fire horse. Actually, you know what I was wanting to share first was I read this myself so I would know. I love this book. It's the one I've had for 30 some years.
What is it?
The medicine cards.
Medicine cards. Okay.
Yeah. So I looked up first, start with what I know. The medicine of the horse. New computer,
Mm.
sorry. Medicine of the horse. Mighty horse, power to run across the open plains, or to bring the vision of the shields dancing in purple dream rain. That sounds like Prince.
Yeah.
But horse is about power. It's about physical power and unearthly power. In shamanic practices throughout the world, horse enables shamans to fly through the air and reach heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a story here about Dreamwalker. A medicine man was walking across the plains to visit the Arapaho Nation. He carried with him his pipe. The feather tied into his long black hair pointed to the ground, marking him as a man of peace. Over the rise of the hill, Dreamwalker saw a herd of wild mustangs running toward him. Black Stallion approached him and asked if he was seeking an answer on his journey. Black Stallion said, I am from the void where answers live. Ride on my back and know the power of entering the darkness and finding the light. Dreamwalker thanked Black Stallion and agreed to visit him when his medicine was needed in the dream time. Yellow Stallion approached Dreamwalker next and offered to take him to the east where illumination lives. Dreamwalker could share the answers he found there to teach and illuminate others. Once again, Dreamwalker thanked Yellow Stallion and said he would use these gifts of power on his journey. Red Stallion approached, rearing playfully. He told Dreamwalker of the joys of balancing work and heavy medicine with the joyful experience of play. He reminded Dreamwalker that he could better hold the attention of those he taught with humor when humor was integrated with the lesson. Dreamwalker thanked him and promised to remember the gift of joy. Dreamwalker was nearing his destination. The Arapaho Nation was close at hand. White Stallion came to the front of the herd. Dreamwalker mounted White Stallion's back. White Stallion was the message carrier for all the other horses and represented wisdom in power. This magnificent horse was the embodiment of the balanced medicine shield. No abuse of power will ever lead to wisdom, said White Stallion. You, Dreamwalker, have made this journey to heal a brother in need, to share the sacred pipe, and to heal the Mother Earth. You have the knowledge through humility that you are an instrument of Great Spirit. As I carry you upon my back, you carry the needs of the people on yours. In wisdom, you understand that power is not given lightly, but awarded to those who are willing to carry responsibility in a balanced manner. And I read that because I had had a vision. I was just getting quiet for a minute and asking, and I had seen a bunch of horses look at me from down a grassy hill. And they looked at me, and the message they were telling me was, we have the stamina to get through this.
Yeah.
This next period is going to be crazy. It's going to be intense. There's going to be a lot going on. Get yourself good and grounded. And we do have the stamina as a people to get through this.
Yeah. There's we drop so much into the fear, and it I find that it paralyzes me to a certain extent, where I'm like, oh my gosh, and I just want to take more of the fear in to see if that's going to help me. And it does, in the news cycle as we go through this, right? I go, I need more, and it doesn't. But what really helps get us through these crazy times in this awakening stage for me is dropping back down into the groundingness of Mother Earth and really tapping into that, into our own truth as to what we want, with a little bit of action somewhere in there, but not to be obsessive about the negative aspects of what's
Right.
going on, but
Right.
focus on the more of the positive aspect.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's interesting. I'm not quite sure why this is, but we are drawn so much to, well, speaking for myself, to some of the stuff that's not good for me.
Mhm.
And so, but the stuff that really is good for me, I don't do enough of. It's interesting how we do that.
I feel really strongly, and share this with my husband, Paul, that we have to put our energy where we want it to go. We
Yeah,
can't be ostriches and hide our heads in the sand, of
correct,
course,
correct.
but we're not doing any favors we can allow emotions to go through us, and they're justified emotions when we see wrongdoing. It's okay as long as we let it pass through us.
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And if it gets stuck a little bit, it's only getting stuck a little bit because there's something there of our own that we need to look at and release.
Right. And I loved what you just read there, because it goes through the different colors
Mhm.
of the wheel, and how it's everything blends into the other, and each has their own power, but it's
Yeah.
all part of one. So yeah, I'm going to go back and reread that or re-listen to it. I think I have that. I think I have that
Ah,
book. It's a different color book though.
I love it. I've used it for so long. It's
Mine
really helped me because
ages.
in the beginning of the journey for me, I just relied on animals. So I would ask Creator to send me animals, and because I trusted them, I trusted them. So
Yeah.
I looked at the astrology signs, what they would feel as what most likely, for entertainment purposes only. And then I did another thing. So I'm going to read them together. They're really short. The
Okay.
other thing I thought is, okay, like Diana was just mentioning, we are entering the age of Aquarius. So we're right at this magical precipice. And I just keep reminding, we came here on purpose. We lined up in
Mm-hmm.
droves
Mm-hmm.
to be here at this time. So we are
We
all
lined up in
exactly.
droves.
I think so,
In
yes.
droves.
I think so because people don't appreciate just yet how magical and
Oh,
amazing
yeah,
that Earth is. She is an amazing storytelling planet, and timelines get put into the story
yeah.
here like nowhere else. And I don't think there's anywhere else where so many star nations are represented in peoples, in trees, in plants, in animals. Nowhere else. So it's really
Yeah.
fantastic to be here.
Oh,
But
I am in total agreement. I'm not so sure about in droves, but one of the things that, and I'm not sure that it's not in droves, but one of the
yeah,
things some I hear is that I don't know why I signed up for this, and I go, this is such an exciting time. I mean, if we look at just the emotional ups and downs that we have been feeling, I mean, that's so powerful and amazing. Just that roller coaster ride that we get to be on. And some of it's a little scary, but there's other star nations where it's just like this,
yeah.
and they keep
They
going.
can't, that's why everybody likes to come here
Yeah,
because you get to
it's like
really,
this.
yeah, you get an emotional, but it's a roller coaster.
Yeah, sometimes
It's
we
a
need a
roller
little
coaster.
seasick medicine, but it's all right.
Yeah, exactly. And you
Little
can,
ginger do wonders.
well, and you can elevate your resonance. You can elevate your capacity, your awareness so quickly on Earth
Yeah.
that would take you who knows how long anywhere else, on the other schools, the other planets. So here's the sunshine. Let's see how each of
Callie
the
Healer.
Western,
Callie Healer was saying, yeah,
what,
she was going, some days I wonder too, what was I thinking?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. What hubris was this? Did I lose a bet or did I win one?
Yeah.
Well, well, this is how each of the Western astrology signs are going to feel this year of the horse, which starts like on February 17th. So Aries, energized, leading, temper impulsiveness. But on the other hand, as the age of Aquarius comes in, Aries is going to want to show mature leadership and thoughtful action will be required.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? Mature what?
Leadership,
Oh, mature.
leader, yeah, like we have
Those two
never
words, I don't,
seen. I
I
know, right? Right?
don't
I know, right? It's gonna be weird. What sign are you?
I am Cancer with Gemini rising.
Okay. Cancer is going to feel it as my husband's a Cancer. Emotional intensity. Oh, joy. Prioritize self awareness. And as the going into the age of Aquarius, Cancer will protect boundaries and trust your intuition,
All right.
which,
Boundaries. We're talking about those,
yeah,
setting up your bands of protection, your bands of
yeah.
power, your
It's a
bands.
good thing you're doing that.
I didn't know what I was doing. I was going, why am I doing this? What? And now I know.
Now you
It's
know.
coming up. Yeah. How many more days do I have before?
You better crunch time, man. February 17th, boom, have it done. So I'm a little nervous. I'm Libra, and it says relationships face transformation. Okay. I've had some good transformations actually in the last
Yeah.
year. I've had some really, really good ones.
Yeah. 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 It's
And
funny, my wife is Libra too. So
oh, fun.
so she gets to face the roller coaster and the transformation.
Yeah. Fun.
It's gonna be
So
a fun household here.
for Paul and I as well. And going into the age of Aquarius, Libra will be transformation in finances, partnerships, choose honesty. Well, that sounds like a good idea, always.
Ways.
But anytime there's transformation in finance, oh, okay, I'm good with that.
Okay.
All right.
Well, tell me.
No, I'm good with that. Um, I'll tell you after.
Okay.
But see,
There's some things that just need to be said before or after. Yes,
that's right.
I get it.
But a
Good
lot of it,
boundaries.
like
Good
I,
boundaries, Annie Bear.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Good for you.
But let's Scorpios. are going to come into some intensity, like always, around personal growth. And they will need strategic focus, long-term planning, and resilience, which they're actually really good at.
Hmm.
So that's interesting. I can post both of these on my page too, on
Yeah,
my
I think
post
that'd be
page for
good.
people to look at, because we're not just ending a thing, we're entering into something.
Yes,
So this may explain, it sounds, it's fun and everything, but it might explain what some peoples are going through right now.
right. It'll-
Might make some sense of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
for me, I find that if I can grab any bit of sense on this, in this roller coaster right now, I'm
Yeah.
grabbing it and I'm going,
Yeah.
okay, that made sense. Now, and I'm just, and hopefully I'm not like latching onto it too much. I don't think I am,
No, I don't think you are
um,
either.
but yeah, it's like we need to grab onto anything that makes sense, because it feels like nothing makes sense, which is really positive for the rebuilding, because
Yeah.
it's going to be totally different. It's totally new what we're walking into, what we're creating.
Yeah. It is. I mean, the only parts, I get nervous about some of the earth changes, but then I've been seeing, and my husband and I watch Sterling. Paul and I watch Sterling on Sundays. It's the one show he'll watch with me, which is great fun. But a lot of the earthquakes and tsunamis that we've had thus far haven't included a great loss of life or a great destruction of property. I live in the Ring of Fire. You live in the Ring of Fire. Callie Healer lives in the Ring of Fire. We're familiar with this. Anybody who lives in California, and you want that energy to move. You want there to be
Yeah,
little quakes. It's when it gets quiet that you should get really nervous. But when the fact that it's doing something, that's what Mother does.
yeah,
That's a natural occurrence.
sure, sure.
So,
And there's people who have a big platform out there that talk about just the whole part of the U.S. is going to be wiped out. And I'm like, well, I guess if it's my time, it's my time.
yeah,
I'm not going to worry about. I'm just going to be, I keep talking about just being as prepared as you can be, because I've lived through a couple of earthquakes,
yeah,
scary as
yeah,
hell.
yeah.
You better have hard soled shoes next to your bed. Otherwise, you're going to have cut feet,
Melted. Yeah.
melted.
And you've lived through fires too.
I've
So,
lived through smoke. I've lived through smoke.
okay, okay.
So it was interesting. Yeah, we some fires, but not around my house. But
Okay.
2 years ago, and I was just thinking about this morning when I was out doing my meditation. I was thanking Mother Earth for the clean air that I get to breathe into my
Yeah.
lungs, because there was a time when a couple of years ago, when all the fires were up north
Mhm.
in Oregon. I'm on the Central Coast, and it went out. The smoke went out into the ocean, dropped down the coast, and then did what was it? A left turn, just a hard left, right into where I live, and that lasted for like 3 weeks, and we couldn't go outside. It
Oh,
was so horrific. You couldn't go outside to breathe. It was, um,
do you have
it,
animals? Do you
yeah,
have, okay, okay.
yeah. And we have air purifiers too.
Yeah,
We,
thank
we
goodness.
made we made extra air purifiers, with extra filters on big box fans and stuff. But the point is, be as prepared as you can for any of these earth changes,
Yeah.
um, so that you can at least survive for the next 2 or 3 days till things settle down. With water and some kind of food, clean
Yeah,
water. But
that's what we've been doing too, but
yeah,
not in fear, just in
not in
common
fear.
sense measures, not in fear measures, because we're more powerful than we realize. So being level-headed and sensible is healthy and smart and responsible.
Dang.
but not in
I got
fear,
some.
right? And that's the
I got
trick.
some. I think I need to check those off. Responsible, level-headed.
I forgot the
I
other
got
one.
some work to do.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
but not being fearful, because I have told Mother that I will be of service. I know I will be here. I will be of service in whatever form she requires for as long as she desires it. Period.
Yeah, period. Right. And so often we drop into, it's what I was talking about before with somebody mentioned the term doom scrolling. And it's just like you're just fear scrolling. No, 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 no. It's like work on something that be of service somehow.
I've crafted my scrolling so that all the shorts that come up for me are dancing and animals. So the ones that come up, I hit that little three dot thing and say, do not show again. That one option, like, no,
Yeah,
no, no, I don't want to see this.
don't want to
No,
see it.
thank you to the doom scrolling. No, thank you.
Yeah, and I've been doing that in my emails. So I looked at my
Go
email
ahead.
and I went, okay, Annie Bear stays.
Thank
But
you.
then, but all these other emails, all these news feeds, I go, it's the same old crap. I don't need it. Just go away. You don't need to be inundating with me. So I've been cleaning up my email feed.
Good,
I
good.
do. My YouTube feed is, I still keep all the subscriptions, so I still get them. So, but I don't watch a lot of them, which is
Yeah,
good.
same here. Same here. And I love that feature where you can go to the little spinny wheel at the bottom and you can hit 1.5 or whatever, 1.25 if you want to catch up on ones that you've missed.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah. To
speed.
get so you can make people talk really fast.
Yeah, I highly recommend that.
Yeah. You want to catch up. Because some people you do that and they just sound normal. You know?
I have a thing on my editing program where I can speed up the video and still retain my normal-ish voice.
Oh,
That's,
cool.
but
Oh,
yeah,
fancy.
fancy, but I don't.
Fancy.
Too much work.
Yeah. I was looking this morning on backup generators, like how much are solar generators, how much are, like off-grid kind, and how much are the ones to back up your whole house, just
Yeah,
to see. And when this regime falls, which is, real soon, what kind of um, rebates. I want rebates on some of it because that will
yeah.
affect how much you can do.
Well, we've been losing our power a lot out
Yeah.
where I am, and it's important to. One of the things that I got a little um, prepper thing that I got is
Mhm.
these. It's a little cube, and I got three of them, and you stick them in your refrigerator and freezer, and it tells you wirelessly what the temperature in your refrigerator freezer is. So when the power goes out for 6 to 7 hours, you
Yeah.
can tell what's going on with it. Because
Yeah.
as long as you keep your doors closed, as
Yep.
soon as the power, you have about 6 hours of freezer time. Some people put a coin on a glass that has ice on it,
Hmm.
and they'll put a coin in it or a piece of a plastic cup or something,
Okay.
and put a coin right on the frozen water, and then they'll be able to tell if the freezer got too hot. The coin will be in the center of
I
the
see.
ice.
I see.
Little
Do you
prepper.
have a barbecue?
A barbecue?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do too. We got extra propane so that we can cook,
yeah,
so we can cook things.
yeah. It's important. So getting back to the positive
Yeah,
of
yeah,
this.
please, let's do that.
And I think that is all positive, setting all that
Well,
up,
it's just stuff you got to think about. Yeah.
and not in doom, just in
Yeah.
and fear. Like, how are you going to cook your food if there's no electricity or no, you know, yeah. So how do
Well,
you light
one,
a stove
one,
if you don't have that little tick, 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 tick? Well, you can
yeah,
just use
yeah.
a match or a lighter to light it. That's
Well, one
still,
of the things that makes me feel better is like going to the grocery store and even if it's like $10, $20, filling up a bag and taking that food to there's churches. There's a
yeah.
neighborhood like less than a mile from me where these people have a refrigerator and dry storage in their front yard for anyone who needs it.
Oh, that's great.
So to go by there and fill it up,
Yeah.
it makes you feel good because we
It,
are.
it so does. Yeah.
Well, one of the really here, this is, I don't know, this is a little bit off topic, but one of the things I am feeling, and it could be that my awareness is growing, it could be that's happening to more people than me, but I am really feeling like my relationships with my husband, with my family are becoming, maybe it's because I could just turn 64 too, could be that, but they feel all the more precious to me.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very precious to me. My relationship with our wonderful dog, Rosie, who is teaching us lessons in love while she's here with us.
How old
Um,
is your dog, Rosie?
she's 12 and she just had a
Oh
health
my God.
issue where she's torn a little bit of inside her right knee. And so we're having to keep her kind of down a little bit so she doesn't re-injure it and so it can
Yeah.
heal. But I'm feeling a lot lately of people that are precious to me are extra precious to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
And even people I don't know. The survivors of things that have happened, the survivors. I pray a lot about extra angels around a lot of people, and I'm glad we can do that. We can
Yeah.
pray for extra angels around anyone and anything,
There's
and there's
y-
power in that.
yeah. Well, some of the things that I've been experiencing is the lack of compassion for other people who are out on the street, and
Yeah,
it's like, oh well, they're young enough they can go to work, or they have some other judgment attached to them, and it's like, I don't, I just think about that and I go, I mean, they're doing a job in a way of standing on the street corner begging for money, if that's what they're doing. How hard of how hard is that for them and their psyche, their ego? If they could be doing anything else, they probably would be. They wouldn't be there. And so, but
exactly, exactly.
some people
You know,
just
live.
go, well, how dare that one family take all their kids on this? I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's not as if they wanted to do this.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
know
So,
living on the reservation, I saw a lot of judgment about kids from the res and getting in trouble.
yeah.
And when I first met my husband, I ran up against that a little bit. There was some judgment there. And I'm like, well, you don't know what
Yeah.
these kids have seen for male role models. Did they have any? You
Yeah.
don't know what kind of family life that they came from. Or
Right.
the reason they join gangs, they're looking for male role models. They're looking for leadership. They're desperately looking for a place to
Something
belong.
for
And they're
some.
looking for a freaking family.
Yeah.
And if that ends up being this is what it looks like, then that's what it looks like.
Right.
So I they feel the same. Like there's this hotel that used to be, I don't know, whenever it was its heyday, but it must have like, oh man, it must have like 70 rooms and it's just been sitting there empty. I'm like, that could be homeless.
Oh my
That
gosh.
could be a homeless place for the homeless to live,
Yeah.
and this is not the land of the free and the home of the brave. We're the most controlled with
Huh.
the most cameras per person everywhere. We're just waving a flag around. That's what it's,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's really being native, like coming off the reservation and living. It was it was an adjustment.
I bet it was.
It was an adjustment.
We have such abundance and we're so stingy with it. You know, it's anyway.
That's that fear, yeah, that staying in that mindset of lack,
Yeah.
and that's not accurate.
No, because we have such abundance.
Yeah.
Such abundance.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the topic because we went off
Yeah,
topic.
we're, I don't even know where we are now. We're in the weeds. I have my cards, the deck that I made. If you would
You
like
need
to
to
just,
you need to control this
I do.
video, Andrea. Come
I'm
on.
sorry. I do. I need to be doing something more. Hi, Madame Maru. Thank you, Richie's Reach.
Hi,
Thank
Richie.
you, Kelly. I've been seeing your comments, but I've been enjoying listening to Danny speak. Hi, Hypnicity. Oh, yes. Yes, what blessing they are giving to us. Remind us of compassion.
Mm,
Yeah, absolutely, Richie. I agree. Yes, I agree with that too. Oh, I keep forgetting I got a trackpad. We have time to do a little bit of reading, right now it is 10:40. So can I get like maybe let's go four names. Can I get four names and we'll just do some quick reads real quick?
Bob, Mary, Pete, and
No,
Joanne.
not from you.
Oh, not from me.
No. Sorry. I'm taking control of the meeting, okay?
Wow, you're so controlling.
I know. Hypnicity, there you go. Oh,
Ethnicity.
Innocent Potato says we need a native president. The Iroquois tribe had a rule. Hey, this is interesting. I'm liking this.
What was that? What was that?
I'm putting it on screen.
Okay.
Need a native president. The Iroquois tribe had a rule. Warriors wanted to go to war. They had to petition the Council of Elder Women. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. I told my husband that when we married, if women don't support you, it's not going to happen. It will not go well.
It will not go well. And that's the other thing that I've been really,
Yeah.
last year and this year, but mainly at the end was when I was really feeling it. So I think that it's like kind of in place. But the divine feminine is showing up big time this year.
It is.
Yeah, and I'm as I go back in my memories to think, have I been focused on that aspect? It seemed like the end of last year it was so present in my awareness. Right now it not so much for me, but it's kind of like she's just sitting back and going, okay, I'm just getting ready to step out. So that's kind of the energy that I get with the divine feminine. Yeah. Oh my gosh, can we please have some common sense leadership
Yeah.
in the divine feminine? Yes, yes, yes.
We need to pull some cards. Let's pull a card or two for hypnicity.
Hypnicity.
Yeah.
Where does she want to go?
I don't know, but I
Does
do
she want
know the first
space?
card I got for you, hypnicity, is this one. Tears of Healing.
Ooh.
This is card number 2. The tears of motherless daughters are healing this world. Each generation lifting up wounds into the golden white light of compassion to be healed. And the second card I got for you, hypnicity, was card number 37. Another healing card, woman. Into the light of healing I dance with Archangel Raphael. So I hope that speaks to you, hon. And anyone who would like to get my cards, if you go to my channel in the About Me, there's links there for a 3-page printout, a video that supports it, and the link to purchase. So there you go. There you have it. What'd you get?
So I'm using Beyond Lemuria, and
Ooh.
yeah, and so this is all about your animals, furred and feathered friends, and then I got the home card. So, and I like what, as soon as I pulled this card, my attention went right to the heart space. And then I noticed, oh, well, there's also another bigger heart out there. And I go, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm not reading it right, pay attention to your heart. The third card I got is
Wow.
the heart chakra. So, thank you for the clarification. I was not reading it wrong. It feels like to me and I'm joking with that. But it feels like to me, we all get to interpret these cards as you want. Tap into, I don't know if you have your animals or whatever, but we were just talking about tapping into that animal spirit, and just keeping your home and your center, your heart chakra, open and protected and nourished. And it's kind of like, do something, take your heart chakra out for a walk or a run on the beach or something. Just have some fun with it.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
The next person up that we're reading for is Cat.
Cat.
And I pulled a couple cards for you, Cat. And the first one that I got was this one.
Oh.
Card number 38.
Cat.
As above.
Pull it away from the camera just a little bit more.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. As above, so below. When in balance, speak. And this is funny because it took me decades to learn this. The second card I got was this one. I love this one. This is card number 40. As you surrender to all your gifts, Archangel Metatron with Mother Mary will help you. Transmutation is a natural process as we ascend. It's like coming home again. And I think we're all feeling that kind of inner storms. And that's what transmutation sometimes feels like.
Yeah.
So I hope that was helpful to you. Cat.
Yeah. Cat. What was the first thing that you said? The first card?
When in balance, speak.
When in balance, speak. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought I heard
so
something else.
As above, so below. When
Yeah,
in balance,
yeah.
speak.
Okay. Okay. When in balance, speak. Yeah. So I think I pulled that card, and so I'm blending the two cards together. When in balance, speak, and the card I got is shine your light.
Wow.
And so I'm like, I was thinking, I thought that you said something a lot different, but anyway, you also got the infinite card and the full spectrum card. So what I'm hearing from you is, well, number one, do what Annie Bear says, speak, shine your light. You have the infinite awareness and I'm hearing angelic guidance coming through, and you're tapping in. It's just not one thing; it's the full spectrum of you, and this has all the chakras in this full spectrum as they're all lit up. So in this full spectrum card too, I feel like there is some letting go of some things and just letting them sit on the ground. They're there, but they no longer serve you. So it's almost like make an inventory of what you want to let go of, and then with love let it go and see, and shine your light. Just leave it like that. I hope that helps.
No, I love that.
She's powerful, Cat.
Yeah.
You got some things going on.
Yes, she does. And next up is Kelly.
Callie or Kelly?
Kelly at Kelly Healer. Yeah.
Kelly at Callie Healer.
Yeah, that's what.
All right. So I was right. Kelly or Callie? You're right.
You're right. So the first card I got for you is card number 48. I want to make sure I hold this right side up. There we go. There we go. As we spiritually awaken and heal, we release light codes exponentially. Boy, ain't that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And the second card I got for you, Kelly, was wish confidently. Your angels will be delighted. And I know her spend a lot of time being delighted because she is the real deal. She's the
Say
real
that.
deal.
Say that again. I love that. Say that again.
She is the real deal.
No, the wish. Well, you can say that again. Sure.
Yeah, wish because your angels will be delighted. Yeah, absolutely delighted. Uh,
So when I was growing up, very Catholic, and everything was very serious, and the angels were serious, and Jesus was serious, and God was serious. Everybody's so dang serious.
yeah.
And when you ask for things in that card, the angels will be delighted. That just sings to me. It's so
Yeah.
good.
They
It's
are though. They really are.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're not that serious.
They're
All
not
right,
that serious at all.
Kelly, let's get serious. Oh my God. So, Annie Bear's talking about numbers. You got an 1156, and it says vulnerability. So it's like you have a master number of 11 as this 56 blends into. And so as we become vulnerable, we think, "Oh my gosh, it's really scary," but you're opening up into this master 11 number of new beginnings. So good. I love this card,
Wow.
our ancient future. I play with this so much. Just the word play, our ancient future. We've been here before. We've done this so many times. Our ancestors are standing behind us, and they're so delighted. They're not that serious. They're having fun with us, and they're pushing us along. They're keeping us, for me, the way that I imagine them is that they're keeping me from falling backwards. And if I start falling backwards, they're behind me and they just straighten me out a little bit and they push me forward. And you have the crystal keys. Have
Oh.
crystal. And it's really funny because they're bubbles.
Oh,
They're not
wow.
keys, they're bubbles.
That looks like joy.
Joy.
Huh.
It is. Very happy.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All righty. I love that. The last one up is Maru, Madame Maru. Madame
Ooh.
Maru. I drew for you card number 26. Higher self connection. Neither your guardian angel or your higher self are ever far from you. Just relax into being more of who you are.
Mhm, mhm.
And the second card I got for you, I think you're really going to love this, is
Hmm.
card number 21. Feathers stay together. Just ask your angels. Because now is the time of the return of the bird tribes is now.
Return of the what?
The bird tribes,
Bird
and
tribes?
yeah, the bird tribes, the ancestors.
Okay.
And the angels. So I think what happens as we become aware of them is we think, oh no, they're here, they're all here. They've always been here. It's our awareness that's
Our
changing.
awareness. Yeah.
Our awareness is growing.
Yeah.
And I've always think that the more grounded you are, the higher you can reach.
Yeah.
So grounding is always job one. So please be sure and do that because you're reaching pretty darn high.
Think? You think she is?
Yeah,
Really? You
I
think?
think so. And it's almost her birthday on the
Oh,
26th. She was born in the year of the rooster. There you have it.
all right. All
Yeah.
right. Hmm. So I'm gonna piggyback on what Annie said and this is reclaim your energy. So this card always really scares me because it means buckle up, get ready. You need to share your unique gifts,
Oh
and
boy.
you can't do that if you're depleted. And I'm like, okay, so just think about this card and how it applies to you because you are a realm builder. So yeah, what little card? What what
Take a deep breath. Deep breath.
Oh,
We
I'm
got to
sorry,
go.
not builder, bridger, realm bridger. So, because I was
Oh,
looking at this, because I thought this in my mind, I go, you have one foot on the 3D, you have another foot in Birdland showing up. So, what is the energy of you know where the 3D energy is? What is the other energy where your other foot is? What other realm is that foot in? Your awareness in. So I think you're going to get that with grounding and reclaiming your energy if you're not quite sure what that is. And if you do have a sense of where it is, really tap into your unique gifts to grab hold of it. Wow, good cards. I
yeah.
want these cards. I want to be you.
That's amazing. She says Life Path 8 Spider Web. Hi, Sky. Man, I love that. Well, we're just finishing up for today. Let's see. Can you tell us what you're up to next, Danny?
What am I up to next? Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
So, what am I? Val over at Dragonfly Crystals. I have to keep throwing her name out, and because I blame her a lot.
She's awesome. I took one of her classes. She's incredible. What are
She,
you blaming her for?
she built a website for me, and it's amazing what she did. And
Wow.
so she put some things up there. So I'm doing uh, Zoom classes and Zoom membership type things. So it's more intimate, more quiet. And so, speaking of being scared and stepping into the unknown,
Yeah.
it's like that is. But it's fun. We have a great time in it. I have a great time once I get in it. It's like okay, time to turn it on, and then it's like woohoo! It's playtime. But
I attended one of those. It was a blast.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I keep hanging on to it. Oh, this is scary. This is scary. But as we are evolving and we are being called to step up, and we all are, we need to take that step into the unknown. And the reason I shared that, that I do have some apprehensions and I do have some fears is to let people know that it's okay. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just step into it.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can always
Good.
wash your feet off if you step into something that you don't want to.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, Kelly and I are going to do a Earth and Sky ceremony on Saturday, and
Yes.
we're stepping into the unknown with that.
Yes.
But it feels like we've done it once before, and it's time, and we both feel like, yep, let's do it.
It is
Let's do
so.
it. And the people who need to find us will find us.
And is it on Zoom
No, it's going to be on our channels.
on your channel?
We'll record it and then we'll release it on our channels
Oh, so it's going to be a pre-recorded
yeah.
and
Yeah.
then like a premiere type thing? Or
Oh,
is
that's a
it?
good name for it.
Well, no, you can do it like a premiere. Well, we can talk about this later
Okay.
after the show.
You can explain that. That would be
I'll
great.
explain everything, Lucy.
Sounds good. Well, thank you so much for coming today.
Oh
I
my
really
gosh, this has been a
appreciate it.
joy. Thank you. Thank
Have a
you.
good day, everyone. Thank you
Thanks
so much for
everybody in the
being
chat.
here.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Bye for
Bye.
now.